All right, let's put together a little tiny gig board. Say, I don't know what you want to call it. I usually call it my rehearsal board. Something I take to rehearsals if I've got to go somewhere besides my own studio to do rehearsals. And for just such a thing, I thought we'd use the Pedaltrain, mind you, Mini. It's a cute little bugger. There's a couple of supplies we'll need to do this demo. We're going to use lava cable. That's a lava cable kit. We're going to put those together. We're going to use a one spot from Visual Sound and their little 5-way daisy chainer. We'll need some scissors. You can use either orange handled scissors or you could use like hair cutting scissors. You can use red handled scissors too. I prefer the red handled scissors, so that's what we're going to use. You also will need a pocket knife. I prefer the Case brand, but you can use whatever you have handy. Pocket knives are a very important tool for everybody to have. So, let's open this sucker up. Maybe I should have done this before I hit record on the camera, but I didn't, so. Alright, Pedaltrain. They always have the best tissue paper, by the way. Check it out! Always the best stuff. Very cool. I'm going to save this for Christmas. Gonna wrap some stuff in that. Okay, we don't need this. This is the handle. We will need these zip ties. Also, like a pocket knife, musician's best friend. We probably won't need instructions for this particular, but good to have. Velcro. Oh God, love Velcro. We got Velcro. The Pedaltrain Mini looks like this. We'll throw the purse to the side for now. But anyway, it's just a little thing. It's for those who only want to bring a few pedals or only need to use a few pedals. So, first thing we need to do to said pedal board is put the stickies on it. Let's Velcro it up, man. Very, very complicated system that I use called roll it out and cut it. That's how I do it. Roll it out and I cut it. I usually do them like 2 at a time. Roll it out and I cut it. See how I did that? Now, this is an important deal. This is a good method for putting your Velcro on. If you line it up the first time, right on the line, and feel like you got it kind of straight, you should be able to just do this. See that? See what I did there? Boom! It just goes right on. Man, I mean, come on. That's cool. That's a secret that I don't share with everybody. I guess actually I've now shared it with everybody though. So again, we line it up, get kind of a straight bead on it, and we just let her roll, let her roll. Oh, it's just so cool. That's how you do it. Get it secure. I did overcut. That's what I get for not measuring, but that's easily solved, just like that. That's why we use red-handled scissors. Very important. Now, we don't have a lot of space to work with. We're going to put a few pedals on here. To power it all, we're going to use the Visual Sound one spot, which I love. I love the one spot. It does everything I've ever needed it to do. You use it a lot. And actually, you know what? I'm not even going to untie the little sandwich wrapper that they put on there, because we're going to make this all work neatly and cleanly. I'm going to figure out how to put this guy on here and not have too much space taken up, but still be able to be fully powered, because there's not quite enough room underneath. Or is there? No, not enough room underneath to utilize hiding anything besides just your cables under there. So, first I've got to decide how many pedals I want to put on the pedal. So I went to the pedal closet, I've made my selections. I'm going to use a Fuzzy Lady, Plum Crazy Effects Fuzzy Lady. No secret that I love that pedal. A C-Mat Mods Signa Drive, great all-purpose overdrive. I generally would have used a Luther drive, which of course I build and pimp, but I'm short on parts right now, waiting on some pots to come in, so no Luther for this demo. Anyway, Signa drive. Actually, I'll probably put a Beano boost, Analog Man Beano boost, one of my favorite secret weapons of all time. Gonna take a pedal tuner. This is a mod tone pedal tuner. The reason I chose it was A, it's affordable, and B, it is a very small footprint, and it tunes your guitar, so what more do you need? And I always like to have some kind of crazy warbly pedal, whether it's a phaser or a tremolo or a delay or something at a rehearsal, because, you know, sometimes people want you to make crazy sounds. So I'm going to take a mod tone chorus pedal because it sounds close to my Boss CE2. So we're going to have to affix these. A couple of these, like this, have little black things on the bottom of them, little like feet or something, you know. Take them off. You know what I like to say, stick them on your hand, on your arm. You can look like a robot, or you can look like, you know, like Judas Priest or something, having studs on your hands. So we take all of the feet off of all of the pedals, which only the mod tone have the feet on them. So we got to get all these feet off of all these pedals. Oh, some of them are hard to get off. This is going to make the demo a little bit longer. This might be a two-parter. I'm really trying hard to do this in 10 minutes. It may not happen. Oh my God, I put this stuff on with alien glue. Okay, so we got all of our little feet off. So, what do we do next? We're going to have to affix said pedals to the board. So, they're all going to need to get a strip of Velcro each. Velcro supplied by Pedaltrain, masters of all. Glad they would do such a thing. So we're going to Velcro all these pedals on. I know nobody likes to commit to Velcro. I can dig it. Me, I don't care. I can commit to Velcro. We Velcro all of the pedals, snap it on there. Try not to break your pedals. That one probably wasn't a good idea to slap it like that. That was a little abusive. Sorry about that. Put it on, put them down. Something tells me there will be some editing going on later in the video process. But now we have a little bit of Velcro on all of our pedals, so they'll stay where they need to lay. Can you dig it? I don't really have a set way that I prefer pedals to be, order-wise. I know that many of my friends and enemies on the gear page say that they have to go a certain way, but for me, I just make sure that my overdrive and my booster are close to each other. That's about all I care about. Everything else really doesn't have any meaning to me. So, we're going to start figuring out how to use the lava cables. So first, let's get about a little tiny little bit of cable to work with. We use the stripper that they provide. Each guitar player that buys a lava kit gets their own personal stripper. Isn't that great? Haven't you always wanted your own personal stripper? Well, the lava cable kit, you get one. So, they say take about a ½ inch off or so. So we're about a ½ inch. Give it a little bit of pressure. They tell you exactly where to cut it. I'm twisting it a little bit here on the blade. And, in theory, it should slide right off. And it did! Hey! Following directions is very important, people.